Okay, Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to the session on Krishna Karnamrutham. But we're going to begin with Krishna Karnamrutham. In the group called Krishna Katamrutham, we're going to discuss about Krishna Karnamrutham. So yesterday we discussed about one shloka that is a wake-up call for Bala Gopala. Dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ tyakta nidra prabhate. That shloka we discussed. So today we're going to discuss another shloka. So this shloka, it explains the beauty of Bala Gopala when he is waking up. Bala Gopala wakes up as soon as he hears Dadhimadana Ninada, and Bilomangal Thakur describes Krishna's beauty when he is waking up. So this is the shloka. Prātaḥ smarāmi dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam unnidrapadmanayanaṃ navanīta cōram. Okay, repeat after me. Prātaḥ smarāmi dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ
Prātaḥ smarāmi dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ
nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam
nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam
hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam
hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam
unnidrapadmanayanaṃ navanīta cōram
unnidrapadmanayanaṃ navanīta cōram.
Prātaḥ smarāmi dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ
Prātaḥ smarāmi dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ
nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam
nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam
hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam
hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam
unnidrapadmanayanaṃ navanīta cōram
unnidrapadmanayanaṃ navanīta cōram.
Prātaḥ smarāmi dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ
Prātaḥ smarāmi dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ
nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam
nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam
hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam
hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam
unnidrapadmanayanaṃ navanīta cōram
unnidrapadmanayanaṃ navanīta cōram.
Okay, so let us see what Bilomangal Thakur is describing here. So Prātaḥ smarāmi dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ. As soon as Krishna hears in the early morning, Prātaḥ smarāmi. In the early morning, as soon as Krishna hears the dadhighōṣa ninada, he gets up from the sleep. Vinītanidraṃ. Prātaḥ smarāmi dadhighōṣavinītanidraṃ. nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam. Nidrāvasāna. Avasana means the last stage, towards the end. Nidrāvasāna. Nidra plus avasana is nidrāvasāna. That means the last stage of the last few minutes of the sleep. He is ending the sleep and then waking up. nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam. So his face is very beautiful. Mukharavindam. His lotus-like face looked very beautiful when he was just waking up from the bed. Supremely beautiful. Krishna is very attractive, Trijagan Manasakarshi, but at the time of waking up, he looks even more beautiful. Even in this world also, when children in general during the daytime, they are very beautiful with their beautiful smile, beautiful, sweet talk. They are definitely very beautiful. And when the mother decorates the children every day with a different dress, with a different dress every day and some decorations, the child becomes even more attractive. And then in the afternoon, especially the newborn babies, if you see them, right? So from morning till 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the night, 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning, the child wakes up, early morning, right? A newborn baby wakes up early in the morning, and then for another 4 or 5 hours, the child doesn't sleep. The child kicks the legs and giggles. All those initial things happen. And then the mother gives bath to the child and then decorates very nicely. Put some sambrani and decorates very nicely. And then by the time the child is, and then the mother feeds some milk. And by that time the child is tired already. Without doing anything, the child is already tired. And the child sleeps. For 2-3 hours, the child sleeps. And when the child is waking up from that nap, the child looks very beautiful. So like that, the child looks more beautiful than during the waking time. During the time the child is awake and playing, the child looks more beautiful when they sleep for a couple of hours and then just wake up. So like that, Krishna also looked very beautiful. nidrāvasānaramāṇīyamukhāravindam. And then the third line, hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam. hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ. A faultless, pure body that completely captivates the heart. hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam. Vapu means body. hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ. hṛdyāna. hṛt plus dhyana. hṛdyāna. hṛdyānavadya. That means he is worthy of meditating within our heart. With his beauty, he captivates our heart. hṛdyāna, hṛt plus dhyana, hṛdyāna, vadya vapuṣaṃ. hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam. As we are seeing Krishna's beauty with our eyes, he is very attractive and he captivates our heart. We want to meditate on Krishna's form and Krishna captivates our heart. Both. There is an action and there's a reaction. We look at Krishna's beauty with our eyes and we get attracted. That is the action. And what's the reaction? Every action has an equal amount of reaction, right? So what's the reaction from Krishna's side? The reaction from Krishna's side is Krishna captivates our heart. hṛdyānavadyavapuṣaṃ nayanābhirāmam unnidrapadmanayanaṃ navanīta cōram. Unnidra. Unnidra means the same thing. By giving up his sleep, waking up from his sleep, what is the first thing that he does? Navanīta cōram. He steals butter. unnidrapadmanayanaṃ navanīta cōram. So this is a beautiful analogy here. Prabhupada always used to say something, this very famous, sentence or the phrase. It's called boil the milk and churn and begin churning. Boil the milk and begin churning. So what is the meaning of that? That means in the beginning of Krishna consciousness, when we are in the early stage, what do everybody say in the temple? When you come to the temple, what do people say? They say, just chant and be happy. Eat prasad, chant and be happy. You don't have to do anything. That's what they say. That means they advertise as if this is the only thing you have to do and nothing else. That is to encourage. That is to encourage new visitors. They say that you just have to chant and nothing. Eat prasadam and chant and be happy. But as a person becomes serious, as a person starts coming to the temple more regularly, and he wants to attend the classes, he wants to become serious, and he wants to practice bhakti more seriously, then they will start revealing what are the other things that they have to do. They'll say you have to read Bhagavad Gita, you have to read Bhagavatam, you have to read Chaitanya Charitamrita, you have to read Ramayana, you have to read Mukundamala Stotra, you have to read Chorashtakam, you have to read Krishna Karnamrutham, you have to attend the evening call 8:30 to 10, you have to attend Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra call. So many things. You have to do some service in the temple. You have to make garlands. So many things. You have to do some volunteering service. So many things. So that is what the meaning of Prabhupada's statement that start boiling the milk and begin churning. That means in the initial stage, you can be a passive participant. Just chant and be happy, and occasionally come to the temple, eat prasadam, just do little. But once you get a taste in bhakti, once you have faith in this process, then you have to start boiling the milk. So what happens when you start boiling the milk? It's like nobody knows cooking. Nobody knows how to even boil the milk.
Will start going out, falling out.
Yeah, either it starts flowing out or it becomes condensed, right? You keep on boiling. Like, for example, rabdi. How do they make rabdi?
Yeah,
They
it will
keep
become thickened.
on
Yeah.
they keep on boiling the milk and keep on churning to prevent from overflowing and coming out. What do? They keep on boiling the milk for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours like that, and then they keep on churning with some big spatula. So then it becomes condensed. It becomes solidified and it becomes condensed. In the initial stage, it is liquid. The milk is liquid, right? So it is not dense. It is loose. The liquid is loose. But as you start boiling and churning it, then it becomes condensed. So which one tastes better, the milk or rabdi?
Rabdi.
Obviously rabdi. And especially if you put that rabdi on top of malpova and eat, oh, that is like nectar. Hot malpova and rabdi, that is like nectar. So this is spiritual practice. So what, these two shlokas that we learned yesterday, one shloka and today another shloka, uh, involving around, the yogurt, stealing the butter, all these things. The lesson that we have to learn is as we start boiling the milk and churn and it becomes solid, and then finally it gives butter. The butter is soft and it is white in color. It is pure and it is soft. So that is the essence of bhakti. The butter represents the essence of bhakti. So this point we discussed in previous classes. Why does Krishna steal butter? It's not because he doesn't have butter at home. Yashodhamma makes the best butter at home. Nanda Maharaj has 99 lakh cows. But Krishna steals butter for two reasons. One is, there are multiple reasons. One reason is, the gopis, when they are making butter, they pray, "Oh Krishna, please come and steal." And while they are churning butter, they are singing, they are doing Nama Sankirtana. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. And Krishna promised in Shastra that wherever his names are chanted, wherever his names are recited, he is present there. Madbhakta yatra gayanti tatra tishtami narada. Naham vasami vaikunte yoginam hṛdayeshu va. Madbhakta yatra gayanti tatra tishtami narada. Naham vasami vaikunte. I do not. Once Narada Muni asks, "Oh Swami, where do you live? Where do you reside? Where can devotees find you?" Then our Swami says, "Naham vasami vaikunte." I do not live in Vaikunta. Yoginam hṛdayeshu va. I do not live in the hearts of yogis also. Madbhakta, my devotees, yatra, wherever, gayanti, wherever they sing my names, tatra, there, tishtami, I sit there. Narada, oh Narada, tatra tishtami Narada. That means wherever the devotees sing his names, he is tishtami. That means he sits very firmly and nobody can make him go away from that place. So because the gopis recited his names, Govinda Dhamodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. That's why Krishna wanted to go there. According to that promise given to Narada Muni in the Shastras, Krishna has to go wherever the devotees, wherever the gopis are singing his names, he has to go there. So that's why he goes. That is one reason. And another reason is Krishna stealing butter indicates that as soon as our hearts become as soft as butter and as white as butter, Krishna comes and steals. And there is another reason, one Acharya tells a very interesting thing, why Krishna steals butter. See, Yashodamma makes butter at home. That is definitely tasty. But who likes home food anyway? Huh? We always like food from neighbors' homes or food from restaurants. Anything that is not homemade, that is what we like. We like all outside food. If our friends invite to their home and then they make something, yeah, that is more tasty than what is made at home. So Krishna wanted some variety. Krishna wanted to taste different varieties of butter. That's why he goes to different gopis' homes. And in the beginning, in the initial days, Krishna used to ask them. He used to ask the neighboring gopis, Maya, can you give me some butter? Then the neighboring Maya says, oh, you want, how much butter you want? Our Lala says, my palm full of butter. And the Maya says, oh, your palms are very small. Not just one palm, but I'll give you 2 palm full butter. And Krishna is very happy. So Krishna eats that. So like that, in the initial days, he used to ask and the gopis used to give butter. But then after a few days, he thought, what is this? I'm doing the job of begging every day. I'm doing the job of begging every day. In Vamana when I asked for 3 steps of land, everybody described me as a beggar. So people humiliated me. They described me, the commentators, they described me as a beggar. And as if Bali Maharaj is more richer than me, as if Bali Maharaj is going to give me dan. So people described me like that. And I'm going to be the future king of, this Vrindavan. Um, so why should I beg? Why should I ask? It's like begging. I don't want to do this. So let me steal it. That is when Krishna decides that he wants to steal butter and he doesn't want to simply ask. So By meditating on the lotus face of Krishna, let us keep our hearts as pure and soft as freshly churned butter. May the grace of the butter thief be with us throughout this day. Okay, so that is the second shloka from Krishna Karnamrutham. The first
Prabhuji, I
shloka.
have one doubt.
Yes, actually, before that, Ankita, you raised a hand before. You had a question?
Yes, Prabhuji, you just answered that. I wanted to ask where do I find, because I wanted a Hindi version. I'm searching, but I couldn't find this. So this is Krishna Katha No, you said
Krishna Karnamrutham.
Karnamrutham. I'm just
Yeah.
searching.
Krishna
Because
Karnamrutham.
even though English version is too big that I could not read it at all.
So then what you can do is, I will
Just
send this.
Yes, Prabhuji, please give me the original link so I can find. I'm searching since long, but I found Damodar Ashtakam. I found so many things, but it is not showing me. But now I think I will able to find this Karnamrutham.
Yeah, even I have a book only, Telugu book at home.
Oh, it's from the same.
Yeah, but online there are some
It's
PDF
not in KK
files.
song also, Prabhuji. I searched KK song also, it's not there, na?
KK songs, it's not there. But online there is, for example, Scribd site, you will be able to find something. I don't know if it has Devanagari.
I found online Krishna Karnamrutham. Maybe I'll find inside that. So this was which shloka number, if you can tell me, Prabhuji?
I think these are shloka number 72. One is shloka number 72. The first, yesterday, what we discussed, that is shloka number 72. So this has to be the next one actually. So 72, 73. Check those two shlokas.
Okay, Prabhuji, I'm checking. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Sri Vidya.
Yeah, Prabhuji, it's very funny, but why they didn't make ghee, Prabhuji? It will stay for long, right, Prabhuji? Why only they are making butter?
Why only butter? Ghee is not white. So see, even that is the eventual goal, right? People, with butter, what will they do?
Yeah, so it will spoil soon, right, Prabhuji? They can, like, ghee means it can stay with for a long time.
Yeah.
And
So after buying butter, they'll definitely make some ghee and maybe some other products with butter. Maybe butter paneer masala. They'll make something with butter. Yeah. So, but butter, it's white and soft. Ghee is soft. Ghee is not as soft as butter. Ghee is also not as white as butter. It is little coarse, little coarse in texture, and it's brownish or yellowish, like that.
because Akshara, right, Prabhuji, she used to steal ghee only. She never likes butter. So I was wondering how Krishna liked, but maybe that was fresh butter, as you told. We are buying from store. So
Yeah. Fresh butter. If you make and you put some salt in it,
yeah, it will taste.
yeah, that will taste very, very nice.
Yeah, I should follow steps of Shyamala and try, Prabhuji. Never made. Thank you,
Actually,
Prabhuji.
Shamla Mataji, please share the recipe also. How did you make?
From temple milk, is it Shyamala? That will be from our normal milk, it won't come, right? Some temple milk means it will be thick.
Yeah. I took it from Balaji temple, Mataji. It's Cow milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a temple milk, farm milk from Goshala.
Please share your recipe, Mataji. Later on.
After like offering to Krishna, what did you do that when you gave you ate it, or how like you finished that?
I gave to kids like used for cooking and bread butter kind of. So
Okay.
I thought Krishna came and stole the butter.
You told it, Prabhuji. He also like he takes and he puts again. So
Yeah, that was my question also, Mataji. Thank you for asking, because I don't know what do I do if I make also. Nobody eats in my house.
we
yeah,
can make the jelly also, no?
we should not boil it after offering to Krishna. That's what I.
Yeah, we cannot boil after that once it is offered to Krishna.
So what you can do is you can offer small quantity of butter to Krishna, and the remaining you keep in the vessel.
Correct.
And whatever you offer to Krishna, that you eat as it is, and the other one you can heat and make it into ghee, and again that ghee also you can offer along with the other, like chapatis or whatever. Or you can mix the butter that is offered to Krishna, you can mix that into the other butter in the vessel, so that you're not heating that portion of butter that is offered to Krishna, but you are taking
But we
that and
just put it
mixing.
in the bread and eat. Yeah.
Just put it on the bread and eat.
But how did you make, Mataji? Like for us, like we have in North India, how we make is different than I think what you have made, because we get a white butter, a soft white butter, which is made after malai. But we don't get malai in this. We have to save the malai for some time and then we churn it and then it comes. Or we make a curd and then we make and then we get that one.
yeah, with the curd and the top layer, I stored it and as my mother told, so
You save that malai thing, huh, every day? The top cream, skin, milk skin.
yes, mother.
It became a
Yeah.
cooking class now, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So, Prabhuji, I couldn't find this. Please send me that one.
I'll try to search and send it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So we recited Ramayana, we recited Chaurashtakam, we discussed one shloka from Krishna Karnamrutham. Now what is pending? Two things are pending. One is some butter stealing story and Mukundamala Stotra. So let's discuss butter stealing story, or some story about Krishna's favoritism for butter. Okay. So there is another beautiful shloka from Krishna Karnamrutham. Okay, so this is very interesting, very beautiful. It's a conversation between Yashodamma and Bala Gopala. So let's see what. So don't look at the translation. Okay, the translation. Google the notebook LM, the tool that I use, the AI tool. It got the translation wrong. So just look at the verse text only and don't look at the translation. Krishna tvaṁ pātaḥ kim paṭhāmi nanu śāstraṁ kimun nyāyate tattvaṁ kasya vibho sākṣāt tribhuvanādhiśas धीशस्तेन पिकिम् jñānaṁ bhaktirho viraktir kim muktirevastu te. So what's happening in this shloka? Yashodamma, as Krishna is growing up, Yashodamma notices that Krishna is so attached to butter. And he started stealing butter. He started going into neighboring homes and started stealing butter, and all those things. But who is the cause of all these things? Who is the cause for Krishna to start liking butter? And who is the cause for Krishna to start going into neighboring homes? Who is the cause for Krishna to start stealing butter from neighboring homes? The cause, the Sarva Karana Karanam is Yashodamma only, right? Yashodamma, she only started in the morning. As soon as Krishna wakes up, Yashodamma gives butter. The first thing she gives is butter. And Krishna liked it. Krishna loved that butter, the taste of butter made by Yashodamma. And he used to eat a lot of butter at home. And then he wanted more variety, so he started going to neighboring homes and ate different varieties of butter, different flavors, salted butter, unsalted butter, so different flavors of butter. So then that's the reason why Krishna's belly is is very nice, like a Brahmanda. Krishna's belly is, Bala Gopal's belly is like a Brahmanda because of that butter. And so after a couple of years, Yashodamma thinks that Lala is so attached to eating butter, and Lala is attached to stealing butter also. So I have to, now as he's growing up, I have to discipline him. Yashodamma says, oh Lala, you're growing up. Now it is time for you to start reading. Krishna asks, reading? Maya, what should I read, Maya? Yashodamma says, Shastra. You have to read Shastra. Shastra? What is Shastra? Vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo vedanta krut veda videva chahum. Krishna is the source of all the Vedas. All the Vedas come from him. And that Krishna is asking, what is Shastra? What is there in the Shastra? Yashodamma says, if you read Shastra, you will know about God. There is a description of God in the Shastra. God? Who is God? Yashodamma says, Bhagavan. He is the one who created everyone. He is the one who is maintaining everyone. He is giving us everything. And Krishna, Lala says, what do I have to do with him? Why should I know about him? What do I have to do with him? Why should I know about him? Then Yashodamma says, if you read about God, you will know about yourself and you will know about God also. Lala says, I know about myself. I am the son of Nanda Maharaj. I know about myself. Then Yashodamma says, no, Lala, you will get knowledge. Knowledge. What is knowledge? What will happen if I get knowledge? Yashodamma says, you will become wise, Lala. You will become a wise person. As you are growing up, you will become a wise person. You will become an intelligent and wise person. Wise? What will happen if I become a wise person? Yashodhamma says, Vairagya. You will develop a detachment. You will get Vairagya. Then what? What will happen after Vairagya? If you have Vairagya, then Mukti. You will get liberation. You will become free. Mukti? Free? Getting free from what? What will I get free from? Yashodhamma says, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi. The cycle of birth and death. You will get free from this. Acha, Mukti. Okay, so Krishna is thinking. Okay, so first I have to read Shastra. Then I will know about God. And I will know about that person who created me. I will know about myself. I will know about God. I'll get some knowledge. Okay, knowledge, and then I'll become wise. If I become wise person, then I'll get Vairagya. Okay. And then Vairagya, then Mukti, liberation. Okay. Okay, Maya, then what? What will happen if I get Mukti? What will happen? Yashodhamma says, Ananda. You'll become Ananda. Ananda Mayobhyasat. That is the nature of the Jiva. And you'll get that Paripurnananda, Sampurnanandam. And then Lala says, okay, so first I have to read Shastra, know about God, then I have to get knowledge, become wise, develop Vairagya, then Mukti, then Ananda. But the same Ananda I'm getting when I'm eating butter. And Krishna puts the hand in the butter pot and then starts eating. So Krishna says, whatever Maya, whatever Ananda that you are describing, I'm already getting now. Then why should I read Shastra? Why should I know about God? Why should I become wise, Vairagya, Mukti? I don't want all this. That Ananda that you are describing, I'm getting in this butter pot. This butter pot is my Ananda Kunda. So, saying this, Krishna puts his hand in the butter and then starts eating. That means there is a philosophical. This is a fun story. The shloka from Krishna Karnamrutham. That is what it describes. So Bilomangal Thakur describes this in a fun way, and then in the commentary he writes a philosophical thing. The philosophical thing is that whatever Yashodhamma described, this is all indirect process. To get Ananda, this is all indirect process. Jnana Yoga. Or other types of yoga, right? Karma Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. But when Yashodhamma recommended about reading Shastra, Shastra means not like Bhakti Shastra. Bhakti Pradhana Shastra, like Bhagavatam, is full of Bhakti. That is okay to read. But if somebody wants to read Vedas, Upanishads, to figure out how God is, to speculate, to imagine how God is, that is called Jnana Yoga, cultivating knowledge. That is an indirect process. That is not required. And that will take long time. And the people who are practicing Jnana Yoga, what is their destination? What will they get? They will get liberation, Mukti. And they will go to Brahman platform. they will attain Brahman realization. That light effulgence coming from Krishna. That is what they will attain. But more than mukti and liberation, beyond mukti and liberation, is the Vaikuntha and Goloka. We want to go to Goloka and play with Krishna. We want to go to Vaikuntha and worship Krishna. We want to serve Krishna, serve Narayana. So that is the internal meaning of it. So let's recite this shloka.
So Krishna Karnamrutham, what we are listening is, can we say it's a butter? Butter.
It is butter. It is direct. It is direct process. All others is indirect process. But what we are doing is we're actually eating butter. Yes, that's a good point.
Yeah.
We're eating butter every day.
That's why I said, even if Krishna came, I'll give liberation means no, you will postpone. Sometime.
We don't want liberation. We want butter.
Papam Yashodamma.
So, okay. So let's recite this shloka. This is in the same meter, same tune as Keyurani na bhushayanti. That shloka tune. Chandrartham kalasham trikona dhanushikam goshpadam proshtikam chakram chatrapade chakram chatra pade tadakshina pade konashtakam something. Okay. Swastikam. Konashtakam swastikam. Yeah. So the same tune. I'll recite one line at a time and you repeat after me. Krishna tvaṁ pātaḥ kim paṭhāmi nanu re.
Krishna tvaṁ pātaḥ kim paṭhāmi
śāstraṁ kimun nyāyate. Tattvaṁ kasya vibho sākṣāt tribhuvanādhiśas.
Tattvaṁ kasya vibho sākṣāt tribhuvanādhiśas.
Adhīśas tena pikim.
Adhīśas tena
Jñānaṁ bhaktir viraktir anayā.
Jñānaṁ viraktir anayā.
Kim muktire vastute.
Kim muktire vastute.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, our goal is not to get into this philosophy. Our goal is just to relish that Krishna Karnamrutham shloka and how Krishna's focus is always on butter. No matter what Yashodamma says, Krishna's mind is always going to butter, butter, butter. Butter is better. Okay. So this is the butter stealing story. Next. It's already 10 o'clock. Should we do Mukundamala Stotra?
Prabhuji bale trap చేస్తున్నారు ప్రభుజీ. ముకుందమాల ముకుంద. మాకు భలే బటర్ తినిపిస్తున్నారు.
So, what should we do? We'll not recite the shlokas, but maybe we can discuss. Yeah, let's do
for
it.
10 minutes. Yeah, for 10 minutes at least we can.
For 10 minutes, we can discuss one shloka. अन्धस्य मे हृतविवेकमहाधनस्य चौरै प्रभो बलिभिरिन्द्रियनामधेयै मोहान्धकूपकुहरे विनिपातितस्य देवेश देहि कृपणस्य करावलम्बम्. So this is, I believe, shloka number 27 or something.
36, Prabhuji.
36, huh? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this shloka is also related to senses. Where is the full translation? Yeah. I'm spiritually blind. My great inner wealth of discrimination has been plundered. Plundered means stolen. My great inner wealth of discrimination has been, discrimination means intelligence basically. The discrimination is the intelligence, or it's the ability to distinguish between good and bad, right and wrong. So that discrimination has been stolen by those powerful thieves. And who are those thieves? The senses. They have thrown me into the dark, inescapable pit of delusion. O Lord of the Lords, I am wretched and helpless. Please reach down and give me the support of your hand. Karavalamba. Okay, let's recite the shloka and then we'll discuss the meaning. Andhasya me hrita viveka mahadhanasya
Andhasya
chaurai prabho bhalibirindriyanāmadheyai मोहान्धकूपकुहरे विनिपातितस्य देवेश देहि कृपणस्य करावलम्बम्. So andasya, of the blind, may, to me, the individual soul, Jivatma, hrita, stolen, viveka, discrimination, mahadhanasya, great wealth, andhasya me hrita viveka mahadhanasya, the true wealth, the wealth of this intelligence, the discriminating power, has been stolen by the senses. Chaurai prabho balibirindriyanāmadheyai. Chaurai, by the thieves. Prabho, O Lord. Balibi, extremely powerful. Indriya Namadeyai. What is the name of these thieves? Indriya. when you go to a temple to do archana, right? What will they say? They'll ask your name, and then they'll ask your gotram. They'll ask your family members' names, and then what will the pujari say? Achyuta gotrodbhavasya Srinivas namadeyasya. Like that. Here, Kulshekar Alvar is doing the same thing. Indriya namadheya. Yeah. You can do archana at home. You can put your gotra name and you can say your name and say namadheyasya, indriya namadheyasya. Chaurai prabho balibirindriya namadheyai. Mohanda, moha, illusion. Anda, darkness. Kupa, well. Mohanda kupa, a well, a dark well of illusion. Kuhare, in deep cavity. Vinipati tasya, one who is thrown down. So the thieves have stolen the intelligence, and those thieves have thrown the Jivatma into this dark well, dark dungeon or well called illusion. Mohandakupakuhare vinipatitasya devesha dehi kṛpāṇasya karāvalambham. Devesha, O Lord of the Lords, dehi, please give kṛpāṇasya, to this wretched soul, karāvalambham, please give me your hand and uplift me. So Kulshekar Alvar, see, this is in 36th shloka, right? But before that, in shloka number 20 and I believe 24, right? Jihve kirtaya keshavura ripum, and then chetas chintaya kirtaya svarasane. In those two shlokas, Kulshekar Alvar asking the senses to engage in the service of the Lord. And now few shlokas later, why Kulshekar Alvar is again describing a sad state of the senses. He's saying Balibir Indriya Namadeyai. The senses are very powerful and they are like thieves. In the previous shlokas, he asked the senses to engage in devotional service, and now he is saying the thieves are the senses are so strong, they are like thieves, they are stealing the intelligence. Why is Kulshekar Alvar is doing like this? That means to show that how strong are the senses, even for a person who is who has shastric knowledge, and even for a person who is trying to practice bhakti, even for a person who is trying to engage their senses in the service of the Lord, even for them it is very difficult to control the senses. So anytime the senses can go, senses can be deviated and they can go in wrong direction. And that is what Kulshekar Alvar is saying here, that with our own efforts we cannot control the senses and conquer them. Only when Krishna gives the hand and uplifts us, only when Krishna does karavalambam, we can be uplifted. we can control our senses, we can conquer our senses. Otherwise, the senses are so strong, it's very difficult to control them. Okay, yeah, very simple, because we already discussed so much about senses. Nothing much to discuss about senses in this shloka. If the enemies are external, then we can fight with them, we can conquer them. But these enemies, the senses, the mind, these are our internal enemies. So these are very difficult to handle. తెలుగులో ఒక సామెత ఉంది కదా, ఏంట సామెత? దీనికి సంబంధించి ఇంటర్నల్ ఎనిమీస్, there is a nice proverb in Telugu. ఇంటి దొంగని ఈశ్వరుడైనా పట్టలేడు. ఇంటి దొంగని ఈశ్వరుడైనా పట్టలేడు. That means if there is a thief within the family, even the Lord cannot catch him. Even the Lord cannot catch him. That's why Krishna, he was a thief within the house. Krishna is the inti donga. He was a thief within the house. So Yashodamma could not catch him. Even the Lord could not catch him. Even Sriman Narayana could not catch him. So like that, these are the internal enemies. They are very difficult to catch.
That's why Chaurashtakamlo we are mentioning, please come and steal our senses.
Please come and steal our senses. Yeah.
Our senses.
Yeah. What is that line?
Dhanam cha manam cha tadendriyani pranam cha hrutva
sarvameva pranam cha hrutva mama sarva eva. Dhanam manam pranam indriya hrutva, steal everything.
ఇది పర్ఫెక్ట్ శ్లోక ప్రభుజీ. ముందు శ్లోకాలన్నీ కష్టం ప్రభుజీ, మేము సరౌండ్ అవ్వాలంటే కష్టం. కృష్ణ అందుకే కులశేఖరాల వారికి తెలుసు, ముందు మీరు ట్రై చేయండి, మీకు అంత సీన్ లేదు, తర్వాత నేను చెప్తాను అసలు.
ఇవన్నీ ఇంటి దొంగలు, ఎవరు పట్టుకోలేరు వీడిని
అని ఫైనల్ గా కన్క్లూజన్ చెప్పారు.
పట్టుకొని దొరికితే అప్పుడు వాళ్ళ పేరు మీద అర్చన చేయొచ్చు అనమాట. ఇంద్రియ నామధేయస్య,
ప్రతి ఇంద్రియానికి నేమ్ చెప్పి కృష్ణ తీసుకోండి.
సర్వం శ్రీకృష్ణార్పణమస్తు,
జిహ్వే నామ కృష్ణార్పణమస్తు, చేతస నామ కృష్ణార్పణమస్తు.
ఇలా అంటారు కదా, ఇదం శ్రీకృష్ణాయ నమః, ఇదం నమమ, ఇదం శ్రీకృష్ణాయ నమః, ఇదం నమమ. అలాగా జిహ్వా శ్రీకృష్ణాయ నమః, ఇదం నమమ. Good. Very simple shloka. Deeper meaning. Okay, so it's already 10:18. We will pause here. So tomorrow Yeah, we may have a class. Yeah, we can have class. Tomorrow I'm going to New Orleans. 8:30 here will be, I don't know if that is in Central Time or
డైరెక్ట్ ఫ్లైట్ పెట్టుకుని ఏ టైం ఇప్పుడు చూస్తున్నారా ప్రభు?
10:19. కాదు సెంట్రల్ టైం. ఓ 2 hours 8:30 అంటే 10:30 అక్కడ నాకు. యా వీ కెన్ హ్యావ్ క్లాస్ టుమారో. రేపు మార్నింగే ఫ్లైట్ నాకు. మార్నింగ్ 11:30 అట్లా. యా సో ఐ విల్ రీచ్ దేర్.
అక్కడికి రీచ్ అయ్యాక అక్కడి నుంచి క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటా.
రీచ్ అయ్యాక అక్కడి నుంచి. యా యా ఓకే.
Send videos and pictures, Prabhuji.
Yes, I'll share pictures, videos, everything.
Have safe journey too.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gudatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Shri Krishna Karnamrutham ki jai. Shri Krishna Karnamrutham ki jai. Mukundamala Stotra ki jai.
Purushottama ki jai.
Purushottamas ki jai. Okay. Thank you everyone joining. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow.
హరే కృష్ణ.
Hare Krishna.